for the final day to see who comes out on top in all the different classes. Street Eliminator is up first today. They are all getting out because they have a race later. So let's see how they do. We've been keeping up with Cameron all week. He's in the lanes to go forward. What's he looking to do?
50s.
In the 50s?
10, 15, yeah.
All right. There we go, 10:54, right where he wants to be.
047 light. Placing himself into this 32-car field as he desires. Look at that truck, 1052 at 99 miles an hour, obviously slowing down. That's a 9.
So to give you kind of an idea of what's going on, why Cameron was wanting to get a specific number and why the truck and all of them, the first class is trying to get a number that they can run through for a bracket race, because it goes off of their average from the whole week is what they have to dial in for the bracket race. So they're doing that bracket race later. They sent all those guys out first to do that, and that's the only like race. And then there's a stick shift shootout also. So those are the only races today, whereas the rest of it is still time trials like it has been the rest of the week. So we're getting back out to our time trial sections, which includes the 850 class and all that. And in the 850 class, we have Emily. So they are coming up next. Let's see if she can get it on her first pass today. Looking for an 850, not faster. 888, that's a little slow. We'll see if they want to come back from that one. So this Mustang in the left lane has been doing really well this week. He is the third person in drag week history to actually run 850 with a 0. So we'll see how he does today. .848, he breaks out. He's making a second pass or a third, something like that. 10:19 and 1:19. I believe McKella's in second in his class. Not sure if he can take the lead back. Let's see him make a good pass at the Volvo. So close. 778 and 172. This Camaro is leading the class, but the Volvo is in. Let's see what he comes down with for today's pass. It's down with a 1034, so I don't know what's going on with them. Let's see Michael do a good pass today. So at least put him in contention if Bailey has a serious issue. Michael could come in and win this whole thing. He is in second right now overall. 699 and 199, coming over right on the wall. Glenn Hunter has been struggling all week, but this car is beautiful and it's very fast. Let's see if he can get down today just to have a good time finishing out the week. Is back up. She's been dealing with a lot of stuff this week, so we'll see if they can make a pass. It'll be interesting to see how the standings fall out. 708 and 201. There we go. We caught up with this Civic yesterday. Pretty cool story. This thing's all-wheel drive. It runs 150 mile an hour plus in the quarter mile. Let's see what he can put together today on the last day of drag week. So it goes 934 and 158. Wow! So we saw the Orange Nova yesterday make a really clean pass. He is... Had some problems. He is not in competition, but it's really cool to see him back out even after he broke and brought it back out to us. And the car we all wait for, Tom Bailey, is in the water box. Let's see what he can put down for pass. Bailey can take home the overall win right here for the week. He is really close to Michael, but if he puts down a really good pass that Michael can't catch, obviously this could be it for the week. However, we'll probably see him make a 5 if he doesn't make one right here. 6:05 and 2:44. That was the quickest run of the week. Tom Bailey is taking home the win for Drag Week 2022. Be good to see these guys run a personal best today. Definitely cooler air. The track seems to be decent. We got some good passes in, so let's see what they can do. .876 at 154. That's pretty close to their personal best. But Goldstone is in a battle with Alex Taylor, who just ran a 709, I believe. Oh, that's not good. So Goldstone's getting pushed off of the track. It should be interesting to see if they can get that fixed and get back up here. Otherwise, Alex Taylor can sneak in there and take that with her 7-second pass today. Over the other lane, we have Schroeder. Let's see what he can do today and where he'll land in the overall standings. That is a low 7-second capable car. Or 6-second capable car. We got very sideways on that. Wow. Still goes 927 without even trying. That's insane. Emily is back up. They ran an 88 on their first pass. They had a fueling issue. The O2 sensor broke, so they just turned it off. They said the tune is good enough. They're going to send it and see where they come out. Hoping for an 850. 857. Good. That's a lot better than their 88s. I'm happy for them. So Emily just made her pass, and it started sprinkling. It's very light, but it's enough that we are not able to run. There's some weather moving in. It'll be interesting to see. We're going to try to wait it out and see if it passes and we can get the track dried off. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll just have to see how today pans out with the weather. So, might be a late night.
So I'm Jesse Harris from Martinsville, Indiana. He's got a 75 Chevy truck, Cummins diesel. This whole adventure was a new engine combination, a little higher revving, more horsepower, less torque deal. Day one, made my fastest and quickest pass ever on 38-pound of boost versus up in the 80s. Was really optimistic about good things happening. Second day, let go of the brake, it steered right in a wheelie and went bad. Lots of parts, and we got stopped. The rear end peeled the housing open. The third member was saved and reused. The axles were good. We tried to find some parts and was getting close to giving up, and a guy, Eric Miller, he walked up and said, "I've got a housing. It would be tough to get it done for tomorrow, but you can drive out of here." And we took mine out. He took it with him. 6 o'clock in the morning, he called me. He stayed up all night. Was 2 hours late to work. Had the housing done. He left me his car. We drove 2 hours to his place, picked up the housing, come back. Got the third member in it, stuck it in, got a measurement for a drive shaft, and my wife drove to Wisconsin to a driveline shop. A guy said he'd make one while we waited. Got it in. We missed Cordova, could not get there in time to make a pass or break the beams or anything, and it's a lot of bent and broken parts. I'm not going to be able to make a pass today. I might break the beams, but it drove here. I didn't have to trailer it. That's as good of a win as I can have, so I'll take it.
You still got to drive home in it.
Yeah. So many people help that don't know us, never met us. This whole deal is just a great experience. Just the things that get put in your path. There's a reason.
Greg Black from Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Got a 66 Mustang coupe with a small block Ford, 5-speed, little shot of nitrous. Been having fun all week. Made a good pass first day. Not so much between now and then, but hoping to turn it around today. That's about it.
What's your times?
11.51 was the best, and worst was 12.8. So forgot to turn the nitrous switch on. So that happens.
All right, I'm Ryan B. from Aurora, Illinois. It's my 94 Ford Ranger. It's got a Junkyard Explorer 302, Junkyard Explorer 8.8 rear end, AOD trans. It's my first year running drag week, and just trying to get through it. And I got a turn down, just running on wastegate pressure. It's got a 70 millimeter turbo. Normally it runs around 1090. I'm at home. This week I've been looking, I'm tech limited to 1150. It's been kicking off about 12 O's all week. Ran an 1192 yesterday. Got in this morning, found a little drip. So looks like the block cracked. I got a little water dripping out of it, so I put some JB Weld on it, and just got to get through today, and I'm done. So, you know, she did good.
Good. You enjoyed the week.
I loved every second of it. You can kind of, you can expect, you know, you have expectations of what it's going to be like, but by the time day 3 rolls around, you know, those are out the door and it becomes a thrash. We ended up pulling my buddy's motor out in the pits at Byron, changing his rear main seal. You know, we had the motor flipped over on the ground. Had it in and out in like 3 hours, but, you know, got it in, hit the road, and making it all the way. So it's the weirdest vacation ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, my name's Ray Davis. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm actually in the mountains of Colorado. Cameron Birch and I with Volvo with the LSA. We race together at Vandermeer Speedway all the time. I actually built this car the Wednesday before we came. New motor, new tranny, forged internals, torque converter, axles, brakes, all new.
To this class
We decided
this year.
it was way too close.
890. The guy
we
right
built
behind
the
him
car
is
Wednesday, we tuned it
1045.
Thursday,
If he
hit the
doesn't
road
trample through his
Saturday,
own
drove
mud
all
right
the
now,
way
he's
here from
actually going to
Denver.
be the winner in this
We brought our
class.
little Corvette
Kevin
trailer
Douglas
right
on the
over
right-hand
here.
side
Two
in the
extra
78
axles. That's
Malibu.
2 axles, 2 hubs, 2 brakes,
Oh,
starter,
Sweet gets way over the
alternator,
left-hand
throttle
side out
body,
of the groove
2
with his
chairs,
naturally aspirated
generator,
entry.
and
He
a
goes
jack
to the
all inside
8
this
mile
little trailer over
124,
here.
and the Nova goes 874.
We had a rough start to the week. The car wasn't running the
155.
number. We started in 1120
There's no
range.
way that he did
We got
not
into the
just win
32
his
with the
class.
1070 range, so we're happy with that considering how much we dropped our time average. So Cameron and I just hope to make a good running and get on home.
What kind of times you been running?
We started the week doing around 11:16 to 11:20,
Jason
spinning out of the
Willis here
hole
in the
like crazy.
Corvette on the
We're
left
still
is your
spinning,
leader
so we decided to
in street race,
progressively
small
bring
block,
on nitrous to make up the difference down the
naturally
track.
This
Going
thing
through the
should
traps
run
at around
in the
137,
bottom
138
tens.
miles an hour
He is
with
separated
really
from the
slow
guy
60
behind
foot
him in
times. We're
class
doing around
by
1050s.
75 thousandths of a second.
We'll
Less
see
than
how
a
it goes in
tenth
top
after
32.
4 days of competition.
It's been a challenge, but it's also been a lot of fun.
Good.
Met a lot of people. This is the last kind of day spoiler, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully we'll get running in the next hour or two.
Yeah.
We'll see though.
You're satisfied with the week the way it is?
Oh yeah, I had a good time. Day one, I wound up in a slower class than I wanted to be, and that's been a pain all week, but I'm still having fun. So
Good.
it is what it is.
That's good.
Hey, thank you, man.
Have a great day.
You do the same.
So final day of drag week, and just got my official final pass, so that way I can turn in for the 200-mile-an-hour club. It's official now. Ran a 7:08 at 2:01. So if the weather stays away, we might try to go back out and make another pass. But regardless, I'm happy because we're figuring stuff out, and we finished the week. Transmission issues fixed, lots of other issues fixed. It's a good day. So I'm gonna pack up, see if we can get another one in.
Okay, give me your story.
I was on the staff of the magazine at the time. I started in 1991, and the guys had been going to some of the races where the really fast street cars were running. And these are guys who were street racers in Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, places like that. And eventually they got to the point where they're like, we really want to put this on the track and see who's got the fastest cars. There were events like the Top Gun Shootout in Atlanta, and there was others that were forming together sort of around that time. And Hot Rod staffers having gone to the round. I remember this specifically. I can't remember what you said 5 minutes ago, but I remember this from ages ago. Which is, we were sitting in Jeff Smith's office, Jeff Smith being the editor of Hot Rod at the time. And we were myself, Cole Quinnell, Steve Anderson, and Joe, whose name just slipped my mind. Joe.
This is what we wanted to do with it.
Pettit. And we were, and I remember Pettit going, oh man, yeah, I went to this deal. He was like sort of a great writer, sort of, kind of hyper guy. He's like, oh, I remember going to this deal, and I like these guys are really fast and everything.
Thank you for sharing. All of the water. It's been raining for a little bit. We've been hanging out in the media booth. They are drying the track. Looks like they're actually kind of getting somewhere with it. So that's good. All the water. So hopefully we can get this cleaned up and everybody can get a pass. That would be ideal. Otherwise they have to scrub all the numbers from today. So Bailey's pass wouldn't count. Emily's pass, everybody's pass that went would not count. So hopefully we can get this dried out and get somewhere. They just called the end of the event because there's more rain coming in. That stinks. So the results from yesterday are what stands. So all the passes that were made today do not count. It reverts back. So we have a very interesting situation on our hands here. It stinks, but it happens. We can't control the weather. So let's go to the awards here real quick and see some of our winners. Oh, we're going over to the award ceremony. These guys decided they wanted to stay dry. Everybody came over, huddled underneath the grandstands here at St. Louis for the award ceremony. I want to congratulate everyone for completing this week and having such a great time with you. This is going to be the end of today's video. Make sure that you come back and check for multiple different events that are going to be going on. Thank you guys so much for the support and everybody that subscribed. If you haven't, go ahead and do that and hit a like on this video. Have a blessed day, guys, and I will talk to you next time.